Hello, this is the first Python 3 tutorial where I'll be showing you how to use and make softwares with Python. This is for beginners because even I don't know the advanced stuff right now, but just stay tuned. So today we'll be learning the very basics of Python, that is the print command. So let me show the functional use. I am just typing this to show you what happens, and it prints it to the screen. By the way, I am using Python shell. It is also known as Python GUI or Python idle. So that is what I use for testing, and in the future we'll be making Python programs that would be in files, but right now I'll be showing it to you in this. So this is Python 3, remember that, it's not Python 2. Let me get started. So this is the print command. You see the color has changed. Then you put brackets, and then you have these quotes. Or actually, suppose if I have to write 1 2 3 4 5 6, if I have to write numerals or anything like that, it would print. You could print it out like this. Let me show that again. Print, then in the brackets you write the numeral. Also, what you can do is you can do maths in it. So suppose if you have to add stuff, you could do 1000 plus 1000. Either with the space that I had put there, it was optional, I just liked it, but that's okay. So it gives me 2000. Similarly, I could subtract 1000 minus, I always keep putting these spaces, minus 500. That would work perfectly too. Then I could divide 1000 upon 5. I could multiply, and also I could do this. I have put 2 of these, 2 asterisks, and let's see what happens. So it did 10 raised to the power 2, that's 100. Now I could do very bizarre stuff with this. See, it would work for quite a big range, then it would start slowing down. But now these are all numericals, or actually not numericals, these are all numbers. What if I have to print out some words, some alphabets? Well, in that case, I put these 2 apostrophes, and in that I write the text that I have to print out. So I'd say hello YouTube, and it prints that out. But if I don't use those apostrophes, it would not print this out. It would give me an error. Now these apostrophes indicate strings, and strings means this, very basically. So that is essential. Now we did maths without putting these apostrophes, but if I put these apostrophes in and then I do this, it would print that out exactly without any change. Now one more thing, the complex numbers, they are actually denoted by J's instead of I. So let me see what it does. See, without any apostrophes. So this indicates a complex number. It is not an I. If I do 5i, it would give me invalid syntax. So that's pretty good. One more thing. Now suppose if you have to first do multiplication or subtraction or summing, and then you have to type a string, what would you do? Suppose I have to do the sum is, so I do this. First I put these apostrophes in and say the sum is, then I put a comma, and then I'll do the maths. 120 plus 80, or I could also write the sum. I could just write 120 plus 80 equals this, and it would do this maths here because I have not put these apostrophes. Let's see whether that works or not. The sum is 200. That works perfectly. Now you could put infinite commas, infinite spaces you want. Now this comma, you could add an additional space if you want to, but I want to show you one thing. If I do the sum is, then I put a comma, and then I put these many spaces, then I put 10 plus 10. It would still have only a single space. Now how do you put more spaces? Now we could simply do the sum is, and then put out spaces in here within these apostrophes. Or if I just had to do this 50, and then I had to type out 100 plus 100, I'd put 50 comma, then these blank apostrophes, and put spaces between them, as many as I want, and then I'd put another comma, and then I'd write 100 plus 100. So 50, then all that spaces come in now, and then 200. So I guess that's almost it on this tutorial. I've shown you a lot about the print command. That is the very basic command. If you want to know more, you could just do help and then in the brackets put out print. I'm not sure whether that'll work. Yeah, see, so this works. You could see more in you could just see it here, and pretty much any command you put in here in these commas, that'll do. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just feel free to comment or ask me. Okay.